Ferguson Plarre over the last 120 years has tried to be a bakery where you can get, or all kinds of people can get all kinds of things that they love from a bakery. We're increasingly finding that we've got customers, either through social media or directly through our stores, are asking for plant-based alternatives. You know, I want to be honest, we really underestimated how important that was for customers, and being a multi-generational business, we felt really bad that we'd somehow then excluded or not paid enough attention to that part of the market.
So look, we started developing the vegan range a year and a half ago. We saw it starting to grab in and own some relevance in the retail space, so we started doing our own development. What we did learn is we could buy some vegan-based meats. Most of it came from overseas, couldn't buy it locally. So we thought we'll start to develop our own. So we did a thumping amount of research over a year and a half and started to develop our own. We have literally made hundreds of recipes of vegan fillings. So we did all of our testing on meat pie and sausage roll lovers, including our families. Our families have probably overeaten way too much. Our friends, any tradies that were working at our houses, consumer groups. So we tested really broad spectrum to make sure that our plant-based product tasted like your traditional meat pie sausage roll.
You know, we want to make something that gets people really excited, gives them another reason to come and say hi at Ferguson Plarre. And so, some of this plant-based food or a lot of it's really new. Lots of people have talked about burgers and those kind of things. But it became clear to me about 18 months ago, where I was in the supermarket and I saw some plant-based ingredients, and I thought, look, it's starting to look like something that could be pretty reasonable in some of the products that we make. And sure enough, that was the case. Ingredients that have very little processing, that have as much protein as meat, in some cases twice the iron, more fibre. And I'm not suggesting people should eat a pie every day, it's still wrapped in pastry and all those kinds of things. But if we can help those people out there who have had their doctor say, hey, look, it'd be great if you ate just a bit less meat, or you should eat a lot less meat, then we've got a really lovely savoury solution for them.
The most important part of our plant-based products was to flavour and eating quality is always number one, because you have to eat it, enjoy it, to want to make you go back for it. Number two was it's got to be clean skin. So when you read the nutritional panel and the ingredient listing, you have to be able to understand everything that's gone into that product.
My challenge to my brother, who's the head pie guy, and our bakery manager, Maria, who's just so passionate about this stuff, was to say, you need to make something that tastes just as good as the pie that I remember and the sausage roll that I remember. That's the remit. And so that's what we've done for the last 14 months, and we now just have the most extraordinary pie and sausage roll that we're launching into all the Ferguson Plarre stores. It's all about making sure that Ferguson Plarre has great bakery products for all segments of the community. We've already developed another 6 to 12 gourmet pies that are fully plant-based, and I'm talking about things that taste like chunky chicken pies, chunky lamb pies, chunky beef pies, curry pies. It's very exciting. So we're looking forward to that being part of our next chapter.